Okay, let's breathe. Good afternoon, everybody. Happy Saturday, and welcome to our seated or standing flow class. My name is Cass. So, as always, you can do the whole class in the chair. There will be parts of the class where I maybe have a standing option. So, when we do that, make sure that you're holding on to the chair at all times, okay? But we're going to begin in a seated position. Okay, we come all the way back to the back of our chair. We take a deep breath, inhale, and then we just let it go. Take a couple of breaths, so just breathing in through the nose and exhaling through the mouth. Let's bring our eyes to a soft gaze. We just look down towards our feet, towards our thighs. I'm like, what are these things called? So we just take that energy, we bring in the breath as we inhale. Let that energy come all the way into the upper part of our body. Let it circulate towards our collarbone and our shoulders, and then we slowly exhale through the mouth, as though you're blowing a gentle kiss. Now we're going to inhale, bring it all the way down towards our heart center, and imagine that energy, all that good energy surrounding our heart center, filling ourselves up with some love. And then we release. And then we inhale. This time I want you to fill up the belly like a balloon. Expand through the belly. And then slowly we exhale. Inhaling. Then slowly we exhale. Let's do 2 more times. Inhaling and exhaling. Settling into this moment in time. Then I invite you to open up your eyes. Let the crown of the head float all the way up. All the way up. Okay, then just going to start off just gently. Just reach our head to one side. Then inhale. Let the crown of the head float all the way up, and then gently lean over to the other side. Just checking in with our neck this morning. Well, sorry, this afternoon. Inhale, and then we exhale. Root down through your pelvis. Keep the length in the spine. Keep the shoulder blades up, back, and down. Take it over to this side again. Let's do that one more time. Inhale, and then we exhale. Oh, I just heard a crack there. Just adding to the sound effects. Hey, just getting into the spirit of Halloween. And then we release. Okay, now from here, let's just turn our head to one side. Take it as far as we can at this moment in time. One full deep breath here, and then we release. We take it over to the other side. Let's show me that again. Taking our head as far as it will go. Don't force anything. And then we take it over to this side. Now from here, we're just going to look down towards our chest. Sense the head become heavy. Then root down through the pelvis, engage through the core, lengthen through the spine, and let the head rise all the way up. Take a deep breath, inhale to prepare. Exhale. Tuck chin towards chest, looking down. Then push down through our feet, through our pelvis, through the back of our legs. Being grounded and finding that length in the spine. One more time. All the way up. Now, let's just take our shoulders and then we just gently roll our shoulder blades all the way back. One at a time or both together. And if shoulders are feeling tight or stuck, just let's use our imagination. Inhaling and exhaling. Okay, now let's open and close our hands. Just begin to warm up through the hands. And then we give our royal waves. And we change direction. And then we let both hands rise up as though there's white fluffy clouds helping us get all the way. And then we bring them all the way back down. So inhale, extend those arms up. Exhale, we let that go. Inhale. Is it your butterfly wings or is it your bat wings for today? Spread your wings, flying, and then we let that go. Give me it 2 more times. Oh, I've got a lot of snap, crackling, and popping going on today. And then we release. Okay, now from here, let's take the arm out in front. And then let's push it behind us. Warming up through our shoulders today. Inhaling and exhaling. So when it's a little bit colder, maybe it takes a little bit more time to warm up. Me, I'm just hot all the time these days. I have my own tropical summers going on all the time. And then we release, other side. Taking it all the way up. And then we'd go down. Inhaling, thumb comes up. Exhale, push the palm back. Inhaling, and then we exhale. Can we inhale, and then exhale. One more time. We inhale, and then we exhale. Okay, now from here, let the hands float all the way up, all the way up. Can we take them all the way up? And exhale, bring them down through that midsection. Let's peel the palms away at the bottom. Inhale, root down through our feet, root down through our pelvis, all the way up. And exhale. Now, if you can't take your arms all the way up, just take it through the range of motion that feels right for you. Maybe this is what's right for you today. Honor the body that's turned up for class today. Inhaling and exhaling. Let's do that one more time. Now let's bring attention to our feet. Okay, so we maybe slide a little bit further forward in our chair. So let's take our feet. Can we lift up our feet? Can we spread our toes and then gently place them back down? So even if you're wearing shoes, can you still spread your toes? We want to balance the weight between the 4 corners of our feet, which is underneath the padding of our toes and then the heel. Now if your legs are coming together, just gently put your hands in there and go, hey, knees, track over toes. By firing up these inner thigh muscles, go, hey, hey, wakey, wakey. Okay, so spread those toes one more time. Lifting up and down. Now, can we just lift up toes, keep the other feet down, the other feet down, the other toes down? Toes down, other toes up. My feet are not working for me today. Toes up, toes down, other toes down and up. Woo. One more time. Toes up. And then we release. Okay. Now let's take this foot here. I'll turn to the side so you can see. Heel up and down. Heel up and down. Heel up and down. One more. Heel up and down. Heel up and down. Okay, let's take it onto this side. Heel up and down. Heel up and down. Working on that mobility. I'm just bringing it in a little bit closer. Heel up and down. One more time. And another. Okay, now this time you're going to hold it here. Toes up and down. Toes coming up and down. So we're working on the range of motion in our ankle. Inhaling and exhaling. Also building strength and working on flexibility. Okay, let's take it through the other side. Okay, we splash. Toes up and down. Toes up and down. Up and down. 4, 3. Keep that good posture. 2, 1. Okay, now from here, can we alternate tap, 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 then heel, 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 heel. 4 taps alternating. 4, 3, 2, 1. 4 heels. Heel up and down, heel up and down, heel up and down, heel up and down. Let's do that again. 4, 3, 2, 1. Heel up and down, heel up and down, heel up and down, heel up and down. Okay, now from here, let's draw. Holding on to chair if you need to. Draw that knee up. Now maybe you hold on to the knee, or maybe you're holding on underneath here. Engage the core. Let's circle the ankle in one direction. Let's change it in the opposite direction. Let's point and flex here. Okay, now can we draw the letters of the alphabet with the foot? So that's A as an apple, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. I said Z and not Z. Okay, put that foot down. Take one full breath, inhale, and then exhale. Now let's draw the other leg, either holding onto the hamstring or onto shin. Let's circle the ankle in one direction. And then change in the opposite direction. And we point flex. Now we have to do the alphabet on this side. Now if I was really challenging you, I would do the alphabet backwards. But I get stuck after the third one, so let's just do A as an apple, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. Oof. Place that all the way down. Now let's engage through the core. Just checking time. Stack the shoulders over ribs, ribs over hips. Okay, let's take this leg out. Lift up and down, then slide back. Same side. Lift up, down, and back. Slide out, up, in, and back. Slide up. Give me 2 more times. Always have the option to keep the heel on the floor. 1 more. Then we release. 1 full breath here. Inhaling, and then we exhale. Let's do this other side. Heel up, engage the quads, heel down, slide back. Heel up, lift up, in, and slide back. That's 2. Here, heel up, lift, and down. 3. Let's do it 3 more times. Heel up, down, and draw back. Heel up, lift up, here, and draw back. 1 more. Lift up, here, and draw back. Now let's come back to the side. Now you can have the heel down, rise up through the heart center, and take that leg out. Take the leg. Arm. Are you keeping track of my mistakes? Because this is your arm. You have the option to raise the leg here now. I'm just touching so that it just reminds. I'm trying to get my brain and body to coordinate. And remember to breathe. And then we release. Okay, let's take this out here. Okay. Leg, arm. Arm up. Leg comes up. Belly button through to spine. Engaging that core. Inhaling and exhaling. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Let's release. Let's do that again. Engaging that core. all the way out. Now if you want, you can reach this arm all the way up. How does that feel? Bring it here and then all the way down. We breathe. Let's take it onto the other side. Lifting up, gauge the core, arm out, leg and arm. I got it this time. I'm giving myself a big thumbs up. Then we take this arm all the way up. Then we bring it down and then we release. Okay, so let's take it working on our shoulders, taking it through the range of motion. So let's imagine that we've got one of those old-fashioned newspapers. Okay, I'm sure we all remember newspapers. Okay, let's turn the page of the newspaper. Let's bring it back together. So it's not just a small newspaper, it's one of those big newspapers. Like when I was growing up back in, like, as you can tell, I'm not from these parts. It was the Glasgow Herald was a huge big paper, and then there was a pink paper which was the Financial Times. I don't even know if they still get printed now or if they're still all online. I'm sure you must have had your equivalent. What was it, the New York Times? Not like a big newspaper. One more. Feel that stretch, and then we release. Now, from here, let's draw our attention to our hips. Can we start to work on our hip mobility? Okay, so let's step out to the side. One full breath, and then we step in. Holding on to chair if we need to. Step out to the side, and come back in. Step out to the side, and come back in. Let's do that 3 more times. We come out and draw back in. We draw out and come back in. We draw out and come back in. Okay, let's take it on to the other side. Okay, step out to the side and come back in. So imagine that there's maybe, like, if you've got any pets, imagine that your pet's down here, but just hopefully it's a small pet, like a small cat or a small dog. Or imagine that there's a small obstacle there that you're trying to lift, step over, and then we come back and we're breathing. If you need to hold on to chair, you can. You want to think safety first. All the way out to the side and back in. Do that one more time. Out to the side and come all the way back in. Now this time we're going to take this leg out and this leg out, okay? So we're rooting down. So we're sliding forward, firing up those inner thigh muscles so the knees are tracking over the middle of our feet, okay? Wow, my anatomy today is really struggling, okay? So we open all the way up, open all the way up. Just imagine that you're like the sunshine rising through the day, and then we let those hands come down, elbows come in. Inhale, we rise up. Exhale, we hold it here. Then the elbows come in to kiss the ribs, and then we rise again. Make sure those fingers are active, and then we draw back in. Show me again as we reach all the way up. Then we bring it all the way down. Let's do that 2 more times. Reaching all the way up. Bringing it all the way down. 1 more time. Reaching all the way up. And then we bring it all the way back down. Okay, now from here, let's bring one hand in here. Really push that against the outer thigh and let this hand either come onto your waist or let it reach up to the corner. What feels right to you? Inhaling and exhaling. That's it. Looking amazing. I love it how we're all making a choice that's best for us, and then we release. So back of the arm into the inner thigh, push against it. So we're opening up at the hip. And hand can be here, be on the back of the chair, or it can rise all the way up. What feels right for you today? one full breath here. Let's do that again. So we bring that down. We're reaching all the way up. Opening up through that side body. Allowing, opening up for the lymph nodes. Clearing out, allow all that fluid to drain out. And then we release. Let's show me the other side. Opening up. Remember all of the options. One more time. And then we release. Opening up. And then we release. Okay, so let's do a little bit of PNF stretching here. So you're going to place your hands against the inner thighs and then you're going to push your knees against it, okay? So give me that little resistance. 1, 2, 3, and release. 1, 2, 3, and release. 1, 2, 3, and release. Okay, now this time the hands come to outside of the thighs. You're going to push your knees against your hands. Push your hands in. Ready? 1, 2, 3, release. 1, 2, 3, release. Let's do that again. 1, 2, 3, and release. Okay, now from here, let's pull back our shoulder blades, opening up through the heart center. Then we exhale, we round off, tuck chin to chest. Then inhale, we find the length in the spine, lengthen through the collarbone, and then we round off. Just making that C shape with the spine. So inhale, finding that extension, and then we round off. Let's do it 3 more times. Inhale, pull the shoulder blades back, make those shoulder blades become active. And then we rounding off. Let's do it 2 more times. Inhale, we rise. Exhale. 1 more time. Inhale, we rise. Exhale, we round off. Okay, now you're going to come back to that starting position. So shoulders over ribs, ribs over head. Head is as light as a feather. We want to find that length in the spine. You want those shoulder blades to be active, okay? So we don't want to be like this. We want to push them up, push them back. You're giving me your best posture. Take those legs out wide. Okay, now we're going to practice coming down towards the floor. So you're going to tuck through chest. You're going to run through mid and upper back and lower back, taking your hands down towards the floor. Now maybe you make it all the way down to the floor, maybe you don't. And then we release, we build up vertebrae by vertebrae. Place your hands on the thighs if you need that support. Slowly coming all the way up. Then we take those hands all the way up, like the sunshine. And then we release, we bring it all the way down. Bring your hands to inside, tuck chin to chest, round through mid and upper back, reaching all the way down towards the floor. Inhaling and exhaling. 1 more breath here. And then we release, we build all the way up, coming up, all the way up, all the way up, rising up like the sunshine. Okay, then we take it all the way down, last time, all the way down, taking it as low as our body will allow. Maybe you're making it all the way down to the floor, maybe you're coming like me, you're just hinging at the hips. And then place your hands onto the thighs, build up that vertebrae one at a time, opening up through the chest. Give me that good posture. Okay, now from here, let's take our leg off to the side. Now we can maybe extend the leg out, or it's off to the corner, or you're facing front. Let's just everybody stay in the chair today, okay? Then let those arms reach all the way out. Coming into our seated warrior 2. Inhaling and exhaling. Now Now we take our gaze over this hand, the leg that's off to the side. And then we release. Now come back, hands onto your waist. Then you're just going to lean over like a teacup, not a teapot. And then we look up. Now maybe this hand rests down on our thighs. We can keep our hand here, or we can extend it up, or we can take it up overhead. What feels best for you today? Remember, keep the length in the collarbone, keep the length across here so that our shoulder blades are stacked. And then we release. Let's take this hand down and let this hand float up. Coming into a reverse pick-me-up, a reverse warrior, or peaceful warrior. Now if legs are starting to collapse in, I want you to fire up those inner thigh muscles. I want you to root down through your baby toes. Let's come back to warrior 2. Inhaling and exhaling. Then we come over to our extended angle variation. Which one feels right for you? Then we take this hand all the way down and let this hand rise all the way up. Stay connected to the breath. And then we come back to that strong, peaceful warrior 2. Coming into your extended angle variation. Then come in to a reverse peaceful warrior or reverse warrior. And then we release. Okay, heel toe in. Then we take this leg either out to the side or we can heel toe out. Okay, so you can be straight onto the camera, out to the corner, or extend the leg all the way out. Okay, but if you find that your glutes are coming off the chair, then come in, because we want to be balanced in our hips. Okay, so again, we honor our body, let go of judgment and competition with ourselves and each other. Let those arms float all the way up. Relax to the shoulders. Everybody take a deep breath, inhale, and I just go and let those shoulders melt. Yeah. Come down onto forearm, onto leg. This hand can come onto your waist. It can extend up, or we can reach all the way over. But make sure we're not blocking out. We're rotating, shining that heart center towards the camera. And then we release. We come back to our warrior 2. Palm up. Hand comes down to back of chair or onto your waist. Reverse warrior. Let's come back to warrior 2. Extended angle. Keep the shoulder blades stacked. Keep breathing. Come back to that warrior 2. Turn the palm up towards the sky. Hand comes down onto back of chair or onto your waist. Now feel the shifting of the weight in your pelvis on the chair. Inhaling and exhaling back to warrior 2. Coming in to our extended angle. Warrior 2. Coming into a reverse. And then we come back to warrior 2 and then we release. Okay, we heel toe coming in, just checking time for here. Now from here we're reaching all the way up. Pull those shoulder blades down. Then we're going to push all the way back, and then we hinge at the hips, bringing our hands down onto our knees. Feel the length in the spine, and then we push ourselves up. Let's do that again. Scoop those arms all the way up. Then we push those arms back. Hinge hinging at the hips, finding length in the spine, hands onto thighs. Now make sure those elbows come back so that it pulls our shoulder blades down. And then we rise. Let's do that again. Inhaling all the way up. Then push those arms all the way back, hinging at the hips. Keep the length in the spine. Hands are on that mid-thigh. Pull the shoulder blades down. So use those elbows to pull, to retract those shoulders back. And then we come all the way up. Now from here, what we're going to do here is you're just going to cross at the ankle. Or we can cross at the knee, ankle to knee, coming into our seated pigeon pose or figure 4 pose. Inhaling and exhaling. Now don't slump here. We still want to find that good posture, and then maybe we lean forward. If it gets too intense at some point, just back off. Inhaling and exhaling. Inhale and exhale. And then while we're here, maybe give thumbs. If you're not wearing shoes, you can give your foot a little massage. I'm always influenced by ping on this one. And then we release. You let that go. Bring this leg either cross at the ankle or ankle to knee. Find the length in the spine, hinge forward if you can, and then if you're not wearing shoes, you can give your feet a little massage here. And then we release, we come all the way up. Now from here, you're going to come onto the ball of the foot, give me an external rotation, and let those hands float out to the corner of the room. Think of yourself as a tree being rooted through this, the flat foot, and we have that external rotation. Inhaling and exhaling. Bring your hands to your heart center. And then we release. Coming onto this foot. Give me that external rotation. Maybe coming on ankle to ankle. No, sorry, not ankle, ball of the foot to here. And then we can rise all the way up. You always have that option if you need the support. Place one hand down on the chair. So if this is happening, pull those shoulder blades down. That's it, that's it. And then we release. Bring the hands to the heart center. Just checking time. Let's go on to our full body stretch. So let's take this leg off to the side, holding onto the back of the chair. Draw this knee down. Okay, so top of the foot can be down onto the floor or be on your toes. You want to find your knee in line with the hip, shoulders over hips. So we reach and then we draw back. Reach and draw back, holding onto the back of the chair for support. Reach and draw back, and then we take this all the way up. All the way up, then we reach towards the back of the chair, towards the back of the room that you're in. Inhaling and exhaling. And then we release. Okay, let's take it over onto the other side. Okay, just take your time. Take this foot over, holding onto back of chair. One side may feel different from the other. Okay. Find that stability, find the length in the spine, hold and draw back. Reach and draw back. Reach and draw back. Let's do that one more time. Then we take this arm all the way up and over, reaching towards the back of the chair, feeling that full body stretch. And then we release. Okay, we face front again. Okay, now from here, let's take our legs out wide, but this time I want the 10 toes facing forward. Yeah? So normally we're like this. This time I want you here. Okay? place your hands onto the waist or onto the back of the chair, and we're coming into our half forward fold. So we're reaching here, but the legs are wide. Okay, then we rise all the way up. Let those hands reach all the way up. Finding that length, full body stretch here. Then we release, bring the hands down, 10 heel back, 10 toes face forward, fire up those inner thigh muscles. Heart centered, leans forward, shoulder blades are back. And then we release. Come all the way up, extend those arms up, coming into our extended pyramid. And then we release. We hinge forward, make sure those knees are not collapsing in. And then we release, we come all the way up. Let's heel toe all the way in. Now, from here, let's place the hand onto the back of the chair. This hand here. And we look over our shoulders as we come into a nice twist. Inhaling and exhaling. Inhale and exhale one more time. Then we release. Let's take it over to the other side. Place the hand to outside the thigh. Inhale, find the length, and then we'll twist over our shoulder, looking over our shoulder. So feel the core from the opposite. You feel your whole core, feel your shoulder blades being connected. And then we release. Okay. Now let's take back of the palms, coming in. Let's reach all the way up. Draw a big love heart. Surrounding ourselves with love. So I was in San Francisco last week, and they have got these big love heart sculptures all over the city. They've got them in the airport, they had them in stores, they had them at Union Square, and it was just so amazing to see all these, and each one was decorated differently. It was absolutely amazing. So we all need love. Let's add more love. So let's surround ourselves in a big bubble full of love. 2 more times, reaching all the way up. Extending out. 1 more time. Reaching all the way up. And extending out. Okay, so now from here, I'm going to come in a little bit closer, and just want you to check something here. This would be an opportunity. If you need a drink, you can grab a drink. So you are all wiser than me. I forgot to bring my water bottle with me, so I can feel my mouth getting really dry. So have a drink for me. Okay, so let's come in. Let's just imagine that we're washing our hands. So we just rub those palms, and that's it. Now can we interlace those fingers? Open, interlace. Then swap over the leading hand. Inhaling and exhaling. Inhale and exhale. Now, we make a little claw shape. Yeah. So bring them together and then pull them apart. Little claw shape. My tongue came out there, so that means I'm concentrating. So I've done that since a kid. Release. So I apologise. It's just like I forgot I had the camera on. Maybe. Okay, this is how you know it's. I keep it real. So for me, this is real. Oh gosh, I've really got to put my mind and to get that interlace. So, and then we release. Okay. So from here, let's take our hand and let's give me a high five. Soft fist, high five. Soft fist, high five. soft fist, high five. Soft fist, high five. Now you're going to take your arm all the way out now from here, and then maybe you can pull back on those fingers so you feel a little stretch from here. We don't want, if it's painful, don't do it, and you don't want to put too much pressure on you. That's it. And then take your hand down, and then can you push down here? Okay, this is where I do my ugly face. Well, even more uglier than what it normally is. Like, ugh. Again, when you're filming yourself, you see all these things that you're like, oh, let's pull back. And this one is my nicer face. This is my, ugh. Oh, I'm feeling this. Let's do that one more time. Reaching up. And then we bring it all the way back down. Okay, so let's come to this side. So, loose fist, high five. Loose fist, high five. Loose fist, high five. Loose fist, high five. Okay, then we extend this arm out. Take this other hand, hand points up. Let's push back. Then we bring it down. Reaching up. So we reach up, taking it down. One more time, reaching up. And then we're taking it down. Okay, so now you take your arms in front, and then you give me that. You're opening the door, you're closing the door. Open the door handle, close the door handle. Opening the door handle, close the door. Let's do it 3 more times. Open and close. Open and close. Open and close. Okay. Now we bring our arms up here. Then we open and close. We open and close. Open and close. And then we release. Now give me a few easy shoulder rolls. Take a nice big deep breath, inhaling, and then bringing it all the way down. Let's do that again. Inhaling all the way up, all the way up. Then exhaling all the way down. We do that one more time. Inhaling all the way up. Exhaling, coming all the way down. And then I'll make my way back to my chair. Yeah? So from here, let's do some arm movements here. So let's give me your goalpost arms. You know, the one that we all love. Oh, and then palms face towards the floor. Then we push back into the scarecrow. This is your scarecrow outfit for Halloween. And then we bring those arms all the way up. Inhaling and exhaling, palms down. And then we become the scarecrow. Inhaling, goalpost. And then we become the scarecrow. Let's do it one more time. Inhaling up the goalpost arms. And then you give me the scarecrow. And then we release and we go, oh, any tension that's built up there, just ease it back, ease it back. Okay, now from here, let's practice our rotation. Okay, picking stuff up. So we're picking up the basket of candy. We rotate to the corner and then we place it back down. Okay, now you decide that's not the perfect place, so we lift it up, we bring it forward, we rotate from the hips, and then we place it down. Let's do that again. Lift it up. This time we bring it forward. We place it all the way down towards our feet. Then we bring it all the way back up. Let's go back to this side. We rotate here. And we gently place it down. We lift up. We bring forward. We place it back down. We lift up. We rotate. We place it down. Last time here. We hold it here. And then we place it down. Okay, so now from here, let's settle in. Feet hip distance apart, knees over toe. Give me that external rotation coming into our strong, powerful mountain pose. Really feel the length in the spine. Feel that energy come all the way up from the earth and radiating out through the crown of your head. Inhaling and exhaling. Then from here, let's take this hand, let's lean all the way over. Then let the hand come all the way back and let it float through the air like a leaf falling off from the tree at this time of the year. So inhale, we reach up, we lean over. Then we come back to the trunk of the tree, then the leaf falls off. Let's do that one more time. All the way up and over, then the leaf starts to fall off. Let's do it to the other side. We find that length. We come back and we take it all the way down. Show me again, lifting all the way up. And then we let the arm float all the way down. Inhaling all the way up, we reach, and then the leaves fall all the way down. Okay, just checking in on time here. Let's just begin by gently massaging our legs, maybe in the front, maybe behind onto your calf muscles, all the way up. And if you find a little tender spot, just give it a little additional TLC, all the way up. Bring it all the way up towards our thighs and down our IT band. Maybe one leg at a time. Okay, sending some TLC, sending love all over our body. Then we come up to our arm, bring it all the way up towards our shoulder. All the way back down. You can do two at a time, fantastic. I can only do one at a time. Holding it here and then maybe release. Now let's draw our attention up towards our shoulders and then rubbing out any tension in the neck. Oh, where do you hold your tension? Let that go. Then we take it and bring it onto the other side. Inhaling and exhaling. Okay, and then we release. Now we're going to take our thumb and index finger and we're just going to rope, take it all the way around outside of our ear, all the way back down. It's meridian points in our ears, so just opening those up. Then we take our peace fingers and we just circle all the way around our chest, not our chest, gosh, our chin. It began with a CH, like I told you I was having one of those days where, oh my goodness me. Okay, you're welcome to laugh at me because I laugh at myself. Now let's go along our cheekbones. Hey, I got that right. Celebrate small victories. Then along our eyebrow, all the way back out and across the temple of our head, and maybe all over our head, onto our hair. Then bring your thumb down to the back of the neck, spread the fingers, and pull back, opening up through our chest. And slowly we make our way back into our chair. Okay, so bring your eyes back to a soft gaze as we work on some mindfulness. Let's do a little self-talk. A little self-talk about liking ourselves. Sometimes the self-talk we engage in is often unkind. We can beat ourselves up, hold ourselves up to unrealistic standards, and focus on how things are not going the way that we wanted them to go. With mindfulness, we can start to tune into this voice and acknowledge these thoughts. We can learn to do things that we can even tune into things that we like about ourselves, even if it's not obvious in every moment. So let's connect to our breath. Become aware of the sensation of our body breathing. Focus on the chest, expand and release. Settling in and focusing back our attention to the breath like we did at the beginning of class. Our mind is settled into this moment in time. Now, let's begin by bringing to mind something that you appreciate about yourself. Appreciate what it is. Maybe it's you appreciate your amazing, strong legs. And just pause to appreciate it for a moment. As something else arises, stay with the experience of liking this part of your body for a few breaths. Now, let's work on switching to the mind. Look for the qualities of your brain and emotional experience. What do you appreciate about you? Your insight, your personality. Simply be with this appreciation. Now, let's focus on something that we see, something that you see in the room that you appreciate, something that you smell, something that you can taste, something that you can hear, and something that you can touch. Going through each sense, recognizing the beauty and pleasure that the senses have brought you. Maybe it's recognizing the sense of hearing that's allowed you to hear my voice today. The sense of touch that has allowed you to feel comfortable in this moment in time. Maybe it's your posterior touching the chair. Be in this moment and be grateful for all that we have. So slowly, you take one breath, inhale. We let those arms float all the way up. Bring the hands to our heart center. And at this moment in time, we just say thank you. And then we release. Let's take it all the way up, all the way up. Bring our hands to our heart center. We say thank you. Final time. Reaching all the way up, all the way up, all the way up. Bring your hands to your heart center. We say thank you. As always, it's been my honor and privilege to be your guide through our journey today. Thank you so much for your time, energy, and presence. Namaste. Okay, let's come together. Let's do a quick check-in. Let's see how things are. See how we're feeling. Let me do that. Okay. Press stop, hopefully. Nope. Yep. Okay. How's everybody doing? You can unmute yourself or you can just give me a thumbs up. We're getting thumbs up. Yeah? Yeah, everybody feeling good? You feeling relaxed? Just go, ha 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 ha. And hopefully you were able to laugh as I was not able to name the correct body parts today. That sometimes it happens. Okay, so let's finish off our day, our practice strong with our amazing chant. Are we ready? After three. One, two, three. I am
Hey,
brave. I am
mighty
mighty. I am
and sexy
sexy. I am
and strong.
strong. Grrr.
Brrr.
And then the most important one is that I am
Love.
loved. And yes, you are loved by so many people, by your family, friends, in this amazing community here. So thank you so much for joining me today. So have fun, be safe, and I will see you all the next time. Okay, bye everybody.
Thanks, guys.
Bye.